Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking into the coming weeks as we move into 2025. Can't believe it's already here. We're going to be looking at, the overall theme of what could be coming up for you this coming year, as well as other tidbits of information, whatever. We have 3 groups in which for you to choose from. Please do remember that this is a general reading and not a personal one. So there's no reason to take anything personally. If it doesn't resonate, just take what does, leave the rest. If you feel called to listen to more than one group, obviously there's a reason for this. I'm not a gatekeeper. There are no rules with this. You have to trust your own intuition and your gut. That is, if you do that, you can't go wrong. Okay. So anyways, go ahead and, meditate, pause the video, whatever it takes in order to select which group is calling to you, and let's get started. Those who selected group 1, this is going to be your reading. I just want to remind everybody again about my book, which all the information on how to get your own copy of this is in the drop-down box below. I would love it if you would give it a read and leave me a lovely review. That would be great. This is an adult fantasy book, adult urban fantasy, lots of exciting stuff in it, bit of sci-fi here and there. It's juicy. Okay. And this is book 1, obviously. Book 2 will be coming out in 2025. So make sure to get yourself a copy today. I would really love it if you would support me and do that. Thank you. So with that being said, let's get into your reading and see what comes up here. What is 2025 bringing for you? The overall vibe here we have is the Justice card. This is Libra energy. It's the 7th house in astrology. So relationships of all kinds are going to be prominent this year for you. It's definitely going to be the focus. We also have, the 3 of Swords. We have the 10 of Swords. And we have the 7 of Coins. And then we have Unity with card 34. A time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. What I see happening here in 2025 for this group is we're going to be getting over, finally releasing some burden that had to do with feeling a lot of heartache, a lot of pain, heartbreak, could have gone through a bad breakup, even a divorce, something like this. And it's important as you move into 2025 to remain patient. Patient with yourself and patient with others in all relationships. If you are not, and you do not, have some chill and take a breather and before you react to somebody, it could actually end up in not a good situation for you, because we have the 10 of Swords and the 3 of Swords, heartache, heartbreak. You're basically going to be your own worst enemy in this case. So make sure that you always are, your theme and what you need to go into 2025 with is harmony, balance, and patience. This is going to be your 3 key words for the coming year. And unity, exactly, because justice is, definitely associated with this. It's coming together with another. That is the 7th house in astrology. It's relationships of all kinds, not just our marriage partner, but business relationships, friendships. It's also a house of enemies, believe it or not. So one of them, there's actually more than one. But this is a time that we definitely want to have some understanding and some patience for others, because if you do this, you're going to come out on top. If you sit there and you're mean and nasty, have no patience, and you blow your top all the time, you are just going to bring a lot of woe into your life. Also, since this is the 10 of Swords, this is kind of like the Death card light. It is a releasing. It's like a small death. It's like there's going to be some little deaths within your life. And this is not the death card itself, but this has to do with everyday workings, everyday, like the mundane things of everyday life. You're going to be going through a lot of changes with your everyday routine and everyday life here. There's going to be little deaths to this. Also, this is a warning to not make mountains out of molehills. Okay, lose the drama, get rid of the drama queen act. It's not working for you anymore. It's just not going to apply in this year. If you do that, if you act like a total drama queen and crap, it's just going to end in heartache every freaking time. You must learn patience. This is incredibly important. So we are looking at card 34 here with unity. This card is all about emotions, feelings, developments, and rewards. There is a greater sense of harmony surrounding relationships, and new projects and your career or business will fulfill you. But be prepared for an unexpected twist of fate. This card signifies the harmonious union between two people, and you may come together with a person of great energy who will uplift your life. It also foretells two people bonding through an emotional connection. There could even be some sort of situation where somebody is going through a really rough time. They could have lost somebody or had a hard time, and you've been through the similar situation, and so you comfort them and you guys kind of bond over this, and a new friendship forms. It's very interesting. Through loss, there's new beginnings and there's new people that enter. And this is a common theme with, little deaths and, the death card in general. Like I said, this is the death card light, in tarot. It's also, like I said, the drama queen card. But I feel like you guys are going to definitely bond with somebody who has been through something, you guys have been through a similar situation. And so you kind of bond over this and make really close friends. I've made friends this way, believe it or not. When I was in college, it's there was a crazy experience that I witnessed, and it was in my place of work, believe it or not. And there was a girl who was a coworker. I didn't know her at the time or anything. And we witnessed this thing happening, and we both just jumped on it, and we were regulating, and we totally took care of it. And it's we were witnessing a man wailing on his girlfriend, and we both ran to the rescue and basically chased him off and called the cops and screamed and yelled like fucking banshees at this guy. And we pulled the woman into the shop and into the store, and we sat her down and we comforted her and stuff like this. And then and then after she left and stuff like this, we just kind of looked at each other and we both nodded, because we had been through something similar together. We both had, a similar situation to that woman's in the past. And we just kind of started talking about it. We bonded and we became friends. So yeah, it's things like this can happen. So anyway, the relationship message here is this card represents two people of similar beliefs and traditions bound together in a soulmate experience. Exactly. You desire more intimacy in your life and long for a deep emotional connection. You have opened up your heart and let go of the restrictions of the past. That's these two cards right here, and are now free to show your true feelings and make long-term decisions. There are definite changes ahead, and progress in most relationships is likely. Trust and communication will be strong, and now is an auspicious time for commitments and proposals in all kinds of relationships. It can also be a symbol of seduction, foretelling desire and passion, and an incredibly strong, deep connection. Yeah, Eros is going to come shooting that freaking arrow at you guys, somebody here. So the career money message here is a new business or project is likely, even a new job. Real estate investments, either buying or selling, could also be offered to you. You could find yourself in the driver's seat and be thrilled with what is being proposed. Very nice. So the power tip here is place happy photos of yourself and your partner, family, or loved ones in a heart-shaped pink frame in your bedroom or living area. Round items such as coasters, dining table, or golden balls in a bowl symbolize unity, enlightenment, and perfection. And a fountain or water feature can bring peace and good luck to the whole household. Remember to play sensual, soothing music to create a healthy, harmonious environment. That is so very Libra energy, and that's the main focus. So I think 2025 for this group is going to be not only a year of relationship milestones, but also you need to beautify your surroundings, beautify your life. You need to create a more romantic atmosphere around you. Surround yourself with the things that bring you joy and happiness. I am going to be posting about this and creating some videos and stuff on my new YouTube channel, which is, all the information for that will be in the blog posts which to my website, which is in the drop down box below, by the way. So you might want to sign up for notifications and newsletter for that so that you don't miss it. So anyway, looks like 2025 is going to be a very interesting year. Remember those key words, and you'll be fine. Everything will be good. Again, I see that many of you are getting past a hurdle with learning to open up your heart and getting ready to receive new relationship and new people in your life, which is beautiful. So that's it. That's all I have for this reading. If you'd like to see more readings by me, you can head over to my Patreon. The link is in the drop down box below. And make sure you pick up a copy of my book. Again, it's a really fun book to read. It's, perfect juicy reading for this time of year, especially for this group because it's all about this. So check it out. All right. Thank you guys for your support. I hope you have a great week. Take care, and I'll catch you next time. For those of you who chose group 2, this is going to be your reading. I just want to remind everybody to pick up a copy of my book so you have something wonderfully juicy to read during the winter season when, bundled up next to the fire or underneath your comforter, with a nice cup of tea. Make sure you grab a copy of this. It is some spicy, fun reading. This is urban fantasy. This is an adult novel. This is book 1 in a series that I'm doing. It's a lot of fun. It was so much fun to write. I started writing this in May of 2019 before I even had a YouTube channel. So make sure you get a copy because you don't want to miss out. It's a fun one. Book 2 is even juicier, believe it or not. So anyways, all the information to get yourself a copy is in the drop down box below. You can get it via my website or, heading over. Just everything is in the drop down box below. Check it out. Okay. So let's take a look and see what comes up for my pineapple calcite people. What is the overall energy? We have the star card. We have Aquarius energy. That is fabulous. Pluto just shifted into permanently into Aquarius, where it's going to be for the next 20 years. We are definitely in the age of Aquarius now for sure. I mean, my God. So we also have, what do we got here? Oh, wow. Look at this. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Strength card. And we have the 10 of Coins. Ching, ching, ching. And look at this. We have Luck, card 19. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. And literally, we have the Strength card. And this one says you are right to be strong. Wow. So we have very fixed energy here because we have Leo and we have Aquarius energy. This is saying, as you're moving into 2025, you need to be optimistic. You need to look to the future with bright eyes and optimistic attitude for sure. You need to have hope and know without a shadow of a doubt that you can achieve and reach your goals. You cannot give up on yourself because if you stay the course and you go your true north, follow that North Star, follow your North Node, you will find great success and you will find lots of monetary success at that. Pay attention as you're moving into 2025. Listen to the gossip around you, okay? Don't take part in it, but just listen to what people are saying. I get the sense in passing, you can hear somebody say something and it's going to spark a whole hell of a lot of creative ideas. It's just going to come. It's like a divine intervention that you overhear a conversation and it's just like ding, 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 ding. And it's like lightning strikes and you're like, holy shit. And then everything becomes extraordinarily clear and you know exactly what to do and you plow forward ahead with those goals and dreams and you are going to be successful. I get the sense Aquarius and Leo season in 2025 are going to be prominent for you. There's a lot of luck coming your way. This is very Jupiter energy here with this luck card here. And again, the number 19 could be very important to you as well. So let's take a look at the messages here with card 19 here with the luck card. Green is definitely a lucky color for you guys. And I feel like when you start to feel pressure and stress as you're moving into the new year, definitely get outside in nature more. Surrounding yourself with greenery is a good, positive, healthy thing. You might even look into adding more green plants and just maybe even like green accents or painting your walls green even in your house. So your fate is changing because of decisions you have made. You have set a new course and will be luckier than you have been for some time, but be decisive. An opportunity to completely reverse your fortunes in personal relationships and finances is likely. There's no place for self-doubt or pessimism. Stability and strength surround the changes now taking place as you are in charge of your circumstances. The key is to have faith and be optimistic. So the personal relationship message is luck is all around. Singles could meet someone easier than in the past. Personal relationships will run a little smoother than recently, and troublesome situations could be settled once and for all. Be sure to write out some positive affirmations to help the luck along. And the career money message is opportunities for strong career growth will be welcomed. Money wins are not uncommon, so be in it to win it. Take a weekly lotto entry or take part in other games of chance. Have a little flutter. The period is very auspicious with this card selection. You also seem to be at the right place at the right time to snare that certain deal or job or other opportunity because you're going to hear about it through the grapevine. You know what I mean? An ad in the newspaper or online, even office gossip, oh my God, there it is, could lead to a career change. Money-making ideas are also likely with this card, so keep a journal handy. That is wild because the Page of Swords, it's a messenger, okay? And this person is kind of loud and boisterous and fucking obnoxious. So you're definitely going to hear them because they're blah, 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 blah. They have diarrhea of the mouth, okay? All right, and this is also a reminder that y'all need to watch out for the freaking diarrhea of the mouth. You need to keep your mouth shut. Don't take part in petty gossips. Like literally, you will be... Someone could snatch an opportunity away from you by you being too vocal and too loud mouth and being too boisterous with your, like bragging or something. Just don't do that, okay? Keep it on the DL. So, power tip here. Wear red as often as you can and have a money prosperity shower. Light a gold candle and place it in your bathroom where you can see the flame. Hop into the shower or bath. Baths work too. Use luxurious oils, soaps, or shampoos, and with every drop of water, feel yourself being caressed into the golden light of the flame. Close your eyes and visualize gold money pouring all over you. It's raining gold. See it, caress it, feel it. Do this as often as you want. This is visualization. This is part of manifestation. And look at the coins here. This is very golden, beautiful light energy. Very exciting. I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of excitement to be had. There could even be some fame. This could be the year that you like strike pay dirt because we're dealing with the fame card. The star card often indicates any kind of career in that where we're dealing a lot with like public service. It could have to do with internet. It could have to do with the music and film industry, the entertainment industry, also anything having to do with technology. So internet, technology, all the Aquarian type, the humanitarianism, friend groups. The 11th house is Aquarius's house. This has to do with our communities that we are taking a part in. And also, believe it or not, it can be a money house. So yeah, definitely at the workplace. Also, the strength card, this is Leo energy. This is the 5th house. This is the house of romance, dating, parties, socializing, things like this. It could also be a fame house. Both of these can. So with this card in particular, you guys could be starting up some kind of new relationships. There's a lot of excitement to be had in 2025, a lot of networking. So make sure you're getting out and doing that as often as you can. Some of you, this could also indicate dealing with or getting a new animal, like a new fur baby into the family. You guys could be adopting an animal of some kind or like fostering some. You are definitely going to be getting some public recognition in this year for something that you do. The strength card often indicates HR, human resources. And for anybody who's going to like dental school or something like this, I feel like, you know, you're going to do really well with that. And be successful at it and make some serious money in the future doing it. This is kind of cool. It's very specific. So, yeah, looks like 2025 as you're going in there is going to be, there's a lot to be had and some financial success. So good on ya. So guys, that's it. That's all I'm seeing for this group. Thank you so much for your support. If you'd like to see more readings from me, you can head over to my Patreon. The link to that is in the drop-down box below. Also, make sure to pick up a copy of my book for that fun winter reading for when you're all snuggled up and cozy and having get entertained, definitely, and get hot. Make sure to check that out. All the information to check that out is also in the drop-down box. Thank you guys for being with me, and I'll catch you next time. Those of you who chose last group with group 3, I want to remind everybody about my book, which is now out. You want to get yourself a copy of this for some hot, steamy reading for the winter months to warm you right up. This is book 1 in a series that I'm writing. Book 2 comes out next year. You make sure you want to get the first copy or book 1 to catch up and read all that before book 2 comes out. Audiobooks come later. But yeah, this is some nice, spicy, this is an adult urban fantasy book with some erotica and sci-fi thrown in as well. It's a fun book. It's a fun read. I had a great time writing it. So anyways, that's that. Make sure you get a copy. All the information for that is in the drop-down box below. I'd really appreciate your support. Giving it a read and giving me a review. That would be very much appreciated. Thank you. So let's see what is coming up here with group 3. What does 2025 look like for y'all? Wow. We have Mars energy with the Tower. Big changes ahead. We have the Hermit, Virgo energy. We have the 8 of Wands. And we have the Queen of Wands. Very fiery, very passionate. And we have Cracker with card 7 here, which is positive energy surrounds you, love, joy, and good fortune await. Who uses these during the holiday season? We actually had some Thanksgiving crackers. They're the little, for those of you guys who don't know what it is. I know people in the UK definitely know what these are. They're like little tubes and they look like a little package. And then you pull them and they pop and you make a wish. And there's little toys and goodies and jokes and things inside of it and a little paper crown. We always do these in my family every single year, usually at Christmas. But this year we actually did it at Thanksgiving because we found Thanksgiving ones, which was really fun. Probably get some for Christmas too, but we do them every year and everybody sits around with those paper crowns on their head. It's so funny. Okay, so what do I see for 2025? Lots of surprises. You're going to be shooketh. Okay, because we have Mars energy. This is the Tower. There's going to be a lot of epiphanies, aha moments. You are going to be shook down to your foundation, to your very core. I get the sense you are getting shook out of being in a funk, of being totally alone. You've been alone for a long time for some of you, and you've been on this like sojourn within and like, you know, kind of like too introverted. And I see that time is over. Like 2025 is opening you up. There's going to be some sort of sudden epiphany, sudden message. Something is going to happen. A spiritual awakening, even Kundalini awakening for somebody here, where your sexuality and everything is just, woo, it's spiking and it is woke AF. And here you are becoming this Queen of Wands energy. Charismatic, charming. You're getting a glow up here, hardcore. You're going to walk out you're going to get a new wardrobe. You're going to be looking hot. You're like getting on top of your fitness throughout the winter months. This is the best time to do it, you guys. Don't wait until summer shape up or any of that bullshit. Do it during the winter months. So that way, when summer and spring rolls around, you already look smoking hot and you're on top of your health. You feel fucking great when spring comes around and you peel off all those layers and flash some skin and you're looking damn fine when you do it. Okay. And that's that Queen of Wands energy and you are rocking it hardcore. and by spring, I see spring, okay? Because Mars is the ruler of Aries, okay? And, that is the astrological new year, technically, is the first day of Aries is spring. That's like the actual spring. And, the other, Mars also rules as the traditional ruler of Scorpio. I just feel like that Aries season and Scorpio season are going to be very prominent months for you, where you are definitely feeling way good, on top of the world, very sexy. You are rocking those goddess vibes. You are feeling hot and sexy, and you are going to show the world. And I mean, this is going to, it's just epiphany. It's like you're just sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you're done with the old you. And now here comes this hot new you. Positive energy surrounds you, love, joy, and good fortune await. Exactly. You're done with hermit mode. This is so passé. It's not you anymore. You've been within and gone and done all your spiritual work, your shadow work, whatever. I mean, but shadow work is something you're going to do for the rest of your life, folks. Okay. It's not something you just do once and you're, magically, I don't ever have to do it again. Bullshit. Because fears and obstacles are always going to come up in life. And that is when we do shadow work. To overcome them, overcome the fears, overcome the obstacles. That's what it is. Shadow work isn't some evil, dirty fucking thing and it's scary and you're working with underbelly, shadowy fucking creatures. That's not what shadow work is. Whoever thinks that, get a clue. That is not what it is. Shadow work is working with your shadow side, those fears, all those dark, icky, nasty feelings that you have inside. And, you confront them and you release them. That's how you gain control over them. And that's how you get over hurdles. Okay. It's how you get over fear and have courage. It's what you have to do in order to grow spiritually. Deal with it. So anyway, with Cracker here, let's take you're cracking out of that shell and you are being reborn in 2025. That tower moment is happening for you. Do not fear it. Embrace it. So with card 7, with this Cracker card, it says, this is a rather auspicious card. See, I told you. Personally, you're on fire. Very Aries, right? Very Queen of Wands, fire, 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 definite fire energy. Personally, you're on fire and there is an explosion of positive energy surrounding your aura. This card will deliver much excitement and good news is also likely. Sudden, surprising, that'll shake you totally. Offers may come in professionally, so dress to impress at every opportunity and rock that Queen of Wands energy, right? You will feel on top of the world. Oh my God, there it is. And everyone will want to be near you. Celebrations are waiting, so get out your glitzy gear for all those social get-togethers and be prepared for plenty of action. Mars energy, yes. Travel is a potential highlight for this time too, so go for gold. And wands are always associated with travel. So yes, travel, spirituality, fire, passion, lust, sex, things like this. So the personal relationship message. The uplifting vibe you have will attract many admirers. Love is sizzling for singles. Attractions and passions will run riot. Accept any and all invitations, so you are at the right place at the right time to meet that special person. Ooh la la. New friendships will also be made, but watch for overindulging in too much food or alcohol. This will dampen your positive energy. Let your golden aura shine brightly and everyone will want to be close to you. That's beautiful. Also, for this group, I want to advise, because I was just reading into overindulging in too much food or alcohol, watch out for alcohol in particular because it fucks up, and certain foods also will mess up your sleep cycles. So this is something that my husband and I have been doing, is we have been tracking our sleep cycles with our watches. We've been looking at getting the rings instead. We're trying to figure out which one we want to get. But when you drink alcohol, it messes with your sleep so bad. I have not touched alcohol in weeks, and my sleep has totally improved. I get more deep sleep. It's scary to see like what happens when you drink and then how much actual deep sleep you get. You don't get shit. Deep sleep is when we heal, when our body repairs. So the less deep sleep you have, the more you age and the unhealthier you are. So you want to make sure you're getting plenty of deep sleep. Booze can really wreck that. I'm not saying never ever have a drink and don't celebrate or something. Oh, no. But you practice moderation, be very cautious. If you're going to do it, just realize that, hey, I'm probably going to lose sleep if I do this. Just make peace with it and understand that that's what's going to happen, because that is always what happens. And don't overindulge in too much junk food and stuff like this, because that too, it's very hard on your body to try to process a bunch of fake shit and too much sugar and all that. We want to avoid that. Because the Queen of Wands is somebody who's definitely on top of that shit. She is fit. She is healthy. She is vibrant. She is beautiful. She is glowing. She is rocking, her world. She knows how to, she knows what self-care means for sure. So, okay. So anyways, career money. Your enthusiastic attitude will go down well with colleagues, bosses, and clients alike. You will impress them all with your positivity, and business meetings could be particularly successful. Know that you can be the best. You will be admired and maybe offered promotions or win some money. Some great money-making ideas could also come to you your way. Yes, like epiphanies, like sudden, like, oh my God, this is a great idea. This is an excellent time for purchasing property or selling and investing. Be assertive and ask for what you want. Your timing is sensational, okay? And she knows how to ask for what she wants. She's not afraid. She speaks her mind. She speaks her truth, but she does it with class and integrity. Queen of Wands, when she's working in her dark self, doesn't have integrity, and she's rude, mean, nasty, shoots her mouth off and stuff like this. We're not going for that. We're going for the positive side of the Queen of Wands here. And I'm telling you, these changes and things, just be prepared. Expect the unexpected in 2025, because that's definitely what you're going to be getting. So the power tip here is place a fabulous picture of yourself in a gold bejeweled frame. Place it where you can see it daily. Wear gold jewelry or place gold items around the home to increase your sparkling appeal. So gold is definitely the color. There's a lot of gold shown, and red and purple. These are like definitely your power colors, and they're very royal and very powerful. So you guys definitely want to be rocking. There's lots of gold accents, and there's a gold crown on her head, and yeah. And put fresh flowers. And these are red and gold flowers right here. They look like maybe, I can't tell what those are. They're supposed to be peonies or petunias. I can't tell. Anyway, but put fresh flowers in your house too, to brighten your day. Make your environment a power place, a place of power, of beauty. Revel in it. And definitely 2025 is the year to get active. For those of you who are couch potatoes, enough of that shit. You need to get off your butts and start to move, because this is going to help you with your overall health. And you have to start somewhere. You don't have to go freaking guerrilla style, all wild and crazy. You start out small and take those, you want to start out like, be gentle with yourself, and then just increase the intensity as you go along. If you haven't exercised in a while, don't be too gung-ho to where you get hurt and you overdo it. You want to be gentle with yourself. Start off easy and then increase intensity as you go along, and you will be successful. This is definitely a year of activity. You're going to be very active, very on the move. Your libido is definitely going to be spiked, because we're dealing with Mars. Mars is the libido. It's sex. For men, it's the penis. It can indicate that. And by the way, if a man has Mars in the 8th house and it's aspecting Jupiter, there's some definitely Mars there. Could be like, whoa, they're packing. Little fun tidbit of information there. I actually talk about it a little bit on, it's so wild. I talk about like how my characters in my book came to me, and then I have their astrology. Like literally when I was getting ready to write a character, I basically channeled their birthdays, and then I made a natal chart, and I just kind of forgot about it. And then like I just wrote, and then it's so weird how I went back to look at their chart after I written things, and I'm like, oh my God, it's totally in the chart. Holy shit. And I talk about that, but I do mention the little aspects. I talk about it like about this, and men and their genitals and things like this in there. It's kind of interesting. So anyways, guys, little tidbit of fun, little side information there for this group. So anyways, it looks like lots of epiphany, lots of excitement, lots of action, lots of getting shit done in 2025 for this group for sure. So, all right, guys, that's it. That's all I have. If you'd like to see more readings by me, please head over to my Patreon. The link to that is in the drop-down box below. I have several tiers on there for which you can join. And also don't forget to get a copy of my book. It is some fun, exciting reading for this time of year, especially. Book 2 comes out next year. I have all the information on that in the drop-down box below. It's definitely like, go check out my website. There's all kinds of info in there. Thank you guys so much for being with me, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.